Okay, I'd like to begin by talking about what I'd like to do with this channel, my goals, and what I'd like to upload on here primarily. So my main goal with this channel is to really just improve my ability at speaking. I want to go over things that I enjoy. Mostly right now, it's going to be things like literature. I'm trying to use this as an opportunity to read more, to force myself to read more, and I actually have a reason to. And I'm gonna be talking about different books on here. I might talk about other things, music, anime, manga, movies, games, all kinds of things like that. But primarily, I want to focus on books, literature, kind of like the academic kind of side, anything that's didactic. In other words, something that has some kind of moral or factual uh, understanding about the world embedded in it. So yeah, that's what I want to do with this channel. I hope I get some people to come along the ride with me. Uh, I'm definitely excited. I plan on uploading, somewhat regularly, maybe once or twice a month. We'll see how it goes. I have a limited time in my schedule, but yeah, I want to go ahead and go through some of the books I have been reading lately, the ones I finished. It's not many. It's not many, but we are we're starting off good, okay? We're starting off good. So, recently the first book I started this little journey with, I'm sure everybody knows it. Animal Farm. It's a great book. This camera is really loving that red. Holy shit. Animal Farm. Uh, it's a great book. It's short, it's pithy. I drew this little it's Napoleon, I believe that's what his name was, the fascist pig, communist pig. It's a great book, really short, really quick read. I mean, it'll probably take you like 2 hours. I definitely recommend it to anybody who's trying to get into books. It's pretty funny as well. Like you'll actually have a good laugh. Another pretty funny book that not very well known. At least I didn't know about this book prior to picking it up and reading it. Is Candide by Voltaire. This is a book from the 16th century, sorry, 18th century. It's by Voltaire. He's a French guy, I believe. It's kind of an attack on the whole idea of God's providence. Um, Pretty good book, pretty funny. Another short one. Uh, Very, very satirical, very, very dark. There's all kinds of stuff going on. There's death. People are dying. People are getting raped. People are getting their buttocks, chopped off and eaten. It's a fantastic, fantastic book. Let's see. Another one I've recently read, Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe. I mean, it's another old one, but it is a classic. It's timeless. It pretty much encapsulates every guy's experience from like 19 or 18 to 25. I think almost anybody would enjoy this book, and it's not, it's not written in that super flamboyant kind of language. It's very, it's relatively understandable. So another short one, about 120 pages. You can see a theme here. I'm starting with the short ones. I have a very low attention span. But let's see. A couple other ones. This is one I read a while ago. And I mean, I have nothing but praise for this book. This book is phenomenal. This is Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. Now, I know Jordan Peterson has a lot of naysayers. He has a lot of haters out there. A lot of people calling him a Nazi and all this and that. I will admit, Jordan Peterson has gone a little bit into the realm of inflated egos. He's getting there. He does a good job of hiding it, but he's getting there. He just released a new course thing, Peterson Academy. I don't even think you can. I may be wrong about it, maybe completely butchering this, but I don't even think you can get an actual degree from this. It's just a glorified documentary series, and he's charging $400 for a year. So, but this book is phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to his new one too. 12 Rules for Life, life-changing book. It really is a life-changing book. A lot of each rule is very applicable to your everyday life. You'll probably find yourself reading this book and being like, "Hey, I'm doing this right now. I'm literally making this mistake every day of my fucking life, and it's this easy to fix. Are you kidding me?" And he always has these like nice little examples from his life, or he talks about lobsters. He talks about all kinds of wild stuff in this book that you wouldn't even that if you took out an excerpt, you wouldn't think it's from a self-help book. Fantastic book. Um, Also Jordan Peterson, old Jordan Peterson, phenomenal content. So definitely love this one. Would recommend it. It's a longer one. Another longer one. This one's a fucking behemoth of a book. This is Magician of the Gods by Graham Hancock. If any of y'all are familiar with the Joe Rogan podcast, you've probably stumbled upon at least one Graham Hancock interview. He's a journalist who is just infatuated with the idea of a lost civilization, kind of like Atlantis-esque. He goes very in detail in this book on that, talks about all kinds of mythical evidence, um, cultural evidence, archaeological evidence, things of that nature, and it's great. I mean, it's great. I could listen to that guy for hours. I'd recommend anybody just watch his podcast. You will want, after like one or two of just hearing this man's sexy British voice, this old ass man, you will want to get this book, at least one of his books. I promise you that. But yeah, I think that's all that I've read recently. Yeah, we're starting off. Hey, we're starting off. We're not starting off great, but we're starting somewhere. Okay, that's the point of this channel. I'm gonna try to read 2 books a month and make 2 videos a month, and this is how we're gonna go. So now I guess I'll go ahead and talk about some books on the horizon for me. So right now I'm reading To Kill a Mockingbird. I did back in high school read this book, but like most people, let's be real, we all spark noted this book. Nobody read it. Nobody. We were all just book reading. No. Why would I ever want to do that? So, I'm gonna go back and read it. And so far, I'm enjoying it. It's actually a good book so far. It hooked me. It grabbed me by the cojones off the rip. Some other books I'd like to read in the near future. Here's one. Notes from the Underground by Dostoevsky. Pretty excited to read this one. It's one of his shorter ones. I know he has some gargantuan ones that I actually own, but I want to start off with one of his shorter ones so I can kind of, dip my toes in. I'll definitely be going over that one. I also want to go over all these books that I already mentioned, the ones I've already read, the 5 I've already read, or at least 3 of them. I think I could do some good videos on that. But anyways, another one by Dostoevsky, the brothers Karamazov, I think. Got this old beat up shitty version I found. I stole it from some back alley or something. I don't know where the fuck I got this book, but apparently it's great. I've heard a lot of praise about it. Crime and Punishment, I also plan on doing that one. Let's see, what's another one? Oh yeah, of course. Here we go. Really want to dive into this book and do a video on it. Plato's Republic. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've watched a lot of videos on it too. So I think I could definitely put out a good video on that one. But yeah, I think wrap the video up here. I hope to actually make these videos, and I hope that people enjoy them. Not really looking for any kind of following on here. I just want to document my journey and use this as an opportunity to develop some skills. But if you want to come along with me, feel free. It is free after all. So yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one.